Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sarah Acheng once again, and today I have something interesting for you. So yeah, basically it's about COVID-19 and its challenges, and I just decided to come up with this topic based on most of my friends are working from home lakini bado mimi naenda kazi, so yeah, COVID-19 has its challenges ever since waseme people should work from home, and the curfew thing and stuff. It's just messed up, right? But yeah, anyway, before we start, kindly don't forget to click that subscribe button because I have something good for you coming up very oftenly. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, I hope by the end of it you'll be able to click the subscribe button, and we grow together. Yeah, we grow together basically. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so the topic of discussion was about the challenges working from home due to working, yeah, the curfew and stuff, directive of working from home. Many people have been affected. Let's say all companies, all businesses have been affected with this directive, apart from someone like me who still has to go to work. But yeah, I go to work from morning to 3 p.m. Then when you enter the house, you don't want to come out because of the curfew. I'm not an outdoor person as such, but yeah, so shared these questions, this question with my friends, and both of them have various views on working from home. I know it can be a challenge. For example, like me here in Kisumu, manze, the only network that let's say is 100% sure is Safaricom. But basically, if I were to work from home, I would say one challenge would be the network, yeah, the connectivity, the Wi-Fi and stuff. At some point, the network over here is kind of down, and that would be one challenge, because when you're working from home, you still have to work as if you're in the office. You still have to give all your best as if you are in the office, because you're still working, yes, but now literally difference is you're working from home. Another challenge I will say is for people, I really don't know. Most of my friends are working from home, but they don't have kids. So I wonder if a friend of mine could have kids, and he or she is working from home. How is the experience? Because kids need attention, and saying that you're working from home and you have this little kid who runs around the house, who like wanaruka watu ni kurukaruka. So yeah, una survive aje work from home na mtoi anakusumbua? Anyway, another thing, working from home. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm not working from home, so mimi sitawapea any challenges, but the only challenges I can give you is from now going to the office, because as much I'm still going to the office is kind of congested. Not really congested, because they have tried separating some people to work from home, and some people are still going to the office. But in the office, they have tried to create that social distancing, that 1 meter apart from your desk to the other person's desk. So yeah, it's an open space, yes, and we're still not safe, because even if I'm saying I'm working from the office, and I'm working from the office, and corona iko mpaka kwa kwa the surface and the air. So even if I'm working from office, I'm still prone to getting infected and stuff. And literally, since no news has been made of a case in Kisumu, people are so relaxed. Apart from that case that was in Aga Khan, then later on the person was negative. that was the only case that had made citizens living in Kisumu worried. Yes, I would say that, because after that everybody was like hata wasiwanduthi unawapata akiwa wamevaa mask, and you're like, okay, yeah. But after your story liisha, so people in Kisumu are just living their lives like everything is normal. But now the curfew is the only thing that how do I put it? The curfew is the only thing that makes Kisumu people run. You know, Kisumu has no easy jam and stuff, like hakuna jam. So we anytime unataka kwenda job, uko sure utafika haraka cause hakuna traffic. But now, if you want to know how how literally Kenyans are funny, cause they know the curfew is supposed to start at 7, yes, at 7 p.m. And unapata at 7:40, 6, at 6:40 something, ndio like wase wanaanza kurush going from home, which should be that shouldn't be the case. If you know the curfew is supposed to be at 7, I'll just urge you to kindly by 6:30, by 6:30, yeah, by 6:30, that's 30 minutes earlier, yes. By 6:30, just stay at home, man. You don't need to start kukimbizana na makarao. Where do you even start? Kama una mbio kama una mbio, si hapo penye umeshikwa na umeenda stage, alafu unaandikiwa records that ulifanya nini, how is it called, uli break the law, cause walisema directive curfew ni from 7 au umepatikana nje 7, hata kama ni 7 sharp, it's still 7, yeah. So yeah, basically challenges working from home is a bit hard, as much as it's fun, yes, because you get to sleep, you get to eat all kinds of recipes that you wish always to cook when at home. Una save fare, yes, una save fare kutoka kwenda job, una save your day lunch because food iko kwa hao and stuff. Working from home is still fun. I know I can I can literally work my whole life at home, but at some point it becomes boring. I know it becomes boring. I have a friend who works from home and she's like, okay, my sister, I need to look for a job and work from the office because kukatu home imembo. Yeah, so as much as it is fun, it's boring at some point. Yeah, it's boring at some point. So I'm sharing with you videos of my friends and what they think of challenges or the experiences working from home. And if you feel like you also want to contribute, you can contribute on the comment section below. And yeah, we'll be able to interact. And if you have anything else you will want me to talk about, kindly let me know through the comment section. And yeah, it's about enlightening, it's about educating, it's about entertainment, and it's about gossip at any time, any given time. Yeah, so before I go, just don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that anytime I bring you something juicy, you're able to see, you're able to view, and you're able to share your mind on what you think. So as much as we are talking about coronavirus or COVID-19, kindly let's just keep safe, follow the preventive measures that were given to us by the WHO, World Health Organization. Yes, follow those directives and sure, just keep safe. Stay home and stay home. Social distancing also, kama we ni mtu wa kutoka kama mimi, ya social distancing pia muhimu, but most importantly self hygiene and making sure you follow all the preventive measures given by the World Health Organization on prevention of coronavirus will be a huge help to both of us. Yes, and when this pandemic is over, Manze, I know we will start from scratch, but then again, let's just live our lives. Let's make it a habit of washing hands wherever we go. Like si lazima situation kaa hii tupate ndio tukue tunanawa mikono like at all times. And this is just a lesson you guys should learn. And please just pray and pray and pray. Don't pray for our country alone, just pray for the whole world, for this pandemic to end soon, because manze, hey, kuna vitu mingi hapa nje zimefungwa zenye unaweza feel. Anyway, kama kwa mse wa dunda, you can dunda from home, yes. But now if you are that person who only has fun, gets to have fun when ameenda at a public joint, you just have to wait until this pandemic is over, and girl or boy, you gotta have that fun to the fullest, yeah? So yeah, that is what I had for you guys today, and kindly don't forget to click the subscribe button or the notification bell. And I'm reminding you that I go by the name Soroching on all social media platforms, so let's connect. Tschüss!
My name is Kalondu Musimi. I am a journalist and specifically an entertainment writer. Now, I haven't really had a lot of, problems or difficulties working from home. I actually love it because you get to enjoy your stay at home, you get to relax, realign yourself. Now, the only difference, because I write online, the only difference is that I am working from home and not the office. So I just get up, get online and write, But the challenge is when it comes to, having a problem with your Wi-Fi or having a problem with your gadget and there's a breaking story. Now, that's where you get into trouble because you have to submit your story on time, because you are competing with other online platforms, you are competing with other websites and stuff like that. And also another thing is that I do a lot of celebrity interviews, one-on-one celebrity interviews. Right now you don't get to do it. If you want something or to talk about something with certain people, you have to call them on phone, so you have to use the audio. You just have to have the audio evidence and not the video part of it. Is something that most of the time when you're interviewing, you look at the gestures, the facial expressions. Is this person telling the truth? So you don't get to enjoy that part of interviewing and stuff like that. But I haven't really had a difficult time working from home. I actually love it. I love it. But we hope that this pandemic is gonna end. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Edita. I am a writer and also a project manager. So this time of COVID-19 has really been, I'd say, a good time for me. First, there's the saving of money. I do not have to go to the office. So just at home, I'm saving money that I always use for lunch and also for transport. Secondly, it's time to just stay at home, away from traffic of moving around with people. Like, I'm not saying people smell bad, but sometimes from the shoes, from rubbing shoulders with people on the street trying to get into a matatu. Yeah, so it's really it's a really good time. Also, it's a good time, you see, like I'm spending time with deras and also sweatpants and tights. So it's really a good, because you just have to be cozy in clothes that you're flexible with. Also, there's also no crowds and traffic, as I said, and then there's time you spend with your loved people. So you just you get time more with your family. For me, I think I have discovered something my nieces do and like doing more. So yeah, it's a good thing. Also, there's flexibility, because like you don't have a fixed time to have lunch or breakfast. You eat the time that you're feeling hungry. And like when you're working in the office, you just know like 8 I have to be taking breakfast, maybe 1 lunch, and then you go for like the times how I budgeted the time, like for breakfast, for lunch, and then for going home. So when working at home, it's a bit flexible. Yeah. So like anything that has advantages definitely has to have some disadvantages. So working from home, it's a bit challenging, because you do not have like that tight schedules that at this time I have to be doing this. Sometimes you tend to be lazy, and also as I said, you tend to be lazy. Yeah. Yeah, and it's somehow boring just staying from home from maybe the time you wake up, say 8, 8 to sleeping time again, like, yeah, it's a bit boring because you just don't have to go outside. Yeah, so there's also, you get so much time to sleep, so you can add weight. And yeah, the chicks, I'm adding weight, no, just cut it. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, it's a bit boring. And also it's hard to follow your schedule. For example, like in office, you'll say from this time I'm supposed to do this, from this time I'm supposed to do, but you just at home, if you're not a principal person, definitely you will not follow the schedule. Also, for example, in the office, there's Wi-Fi and there's power backup. So for example, when you're working at home, if the Wi-Fi is not working, or if there's no power, that means you will not work for that day. So yeah, it's a bit challenging, but all in all, we thank God, and we really pray this COVID just goes away, because we are tired of staying at home, like Monday to Monday, just at home, there's no going out. Yeah, it's a bit challenging, but yeah, let's keep praying. Thank you. Bye.
Hey guys, this is Manu here. Self-quarantine, social distancing, staying at home, all that in one, like in one instance. Um, stay at home imekuwa, let me say it has been a good time, and this is my quarantine partner. Say something, quarantine partner. Yani quarantine imekupeleka aje?
Nani?
Wewe.
Mimi nataka iishe.
Kwa nini? Umechoka na nani?
Kila mtu.
Ati umechoka. Badala sema tu ukweli, amechoka na mimi.
Siwezi choka na wewe. At least nataka iendelee mpaka next year. Nataka iendelee mpaka next year. I think hatukuwa na ile time kila mtu anaamka 5 anaenda job, kukuja ni 6.
Okay, so advantages of this quarantine.
Advantage of this, at least I have time to stay na wewe. Kuna ile time na hauwezi pika vitu mob, like iko na 4 mpaka 7 naweza pika anything I want because iko na time, sijachoka. Yes.
The quarantine, like we call it quarantine, but see quarantine. But that is the word people actually want to recognize now. So when I say stay at home, hashtag self-distancing, hashtag blah blah blah, etc. But the truth here is, it is all about staying at home. So sisi tunaamka saizi ya morning, we go for a workout kidogo, then we come back. Man, if you sit at home, you can be a bag of maize. Because it's always about eating, sleeping, and then watching Money Heist. Yep.
My name is Calvin. I'm a writer and an event coordinator. So I've been home for the last 2 weeks due to the coronavirus pandemic, which is affecting the entire world. It's like nothing I have ever seen. And we are required to stay home for our own good, to self-quarantine, to sanitize, and to keep our distance. And all that has its challenges and its merits. But we're going to talk about the good stuff first. So one, I get to rest. I get to save money that I would have used for transport and lunch and unnecessary spending. I get to spend more time with my family, more than I usually do. I get to do my writings with all the pressure and whatever it comes with it. I get to do more recordings for my podcast. I get to engage in farming activities, which I don't do as much as I should do. And it's been fun so far, but all this has its challenges. One, your movement is limited. You cannot leave the house unless you really need to, which isn't necessary. You tend to keep your social distance because you know this virus is very contagious and you can contract it without knowing and without realizing until 2 weeks later. You get to not meet with people no social gatherings, but it's for our own good, and we really need to keep that in mind. And with that said, keep safe, guys. Sanitize, keep your social distance, quarantine, and we hope everything will go back to normal and we can continue with our normal day-to-day activities. Have a good day.
Hi, my name is Miss Tombo and I'm so happy to be here today. So it is a request that I make a video talking about challenges that I'm facing as an individual during this corona pandemic, and I will go straight onto those challenges. So challenge number one is fear, and I think most of us can relate with that because this corona disease has really shaken up the entire world, and I don't think that anyone is really okay as much as we're in Kisumu and it has not yet been discovered in Kisumu, and there is that relaxation, but all of us were living with that fear of not knowing what is going to happen next, and that is a huge challenge for me. Second challenge is finances, and when I speak about finance, I think it affects the entire country. Our economy wasn't doing great before the pandemic, and now that the pandemic is here, I think our economy is just gonna be worse if it hasn't gotten to that yet. Like if you get out of your house right now to go shop, prices have hiked, not by much, but you will find that goods are no longer the price that used to be, and that is affecting our country at large. And I would love to speak that also on a work basis because in my line of work, if I don't work, then I don't get paid. And the fact that I still don't know my fate also is just a challenge for me. Challenge number three would be this quarantine issue, and this really affects my other line of work, which is content creation. Now, being that I'm one very social person and I need to get ideas, I need to be up to speed with trends, have to be up to speed with my surrounding. Now I cannot do that freely, and I'm lagging behind with content creation, and right now I'm not feeling really inspired, and that is a huge problem. Fourth point, which is also in line with my work, which is content creation, is that I cannot shop right now, being that I do videos on fashion, so I cannot keep up with the trends. I cannot go out shopping for new clothes, to serve some looks for my subscribers, and that is an issue. That was all from my end. All I can say right now is that we all should pray, not only for our loved ones, for the country, and the whole world at large. Thank you for listening to me.
Redio mzuri sana, naitwa Prophet Comedy from Kibera. Wenye unasikia corona. Outbreak ya corona imekuja imechapa watu mabombshell. Wasanii, si pastor, si nani. Sasa unajua ni mzuri pia kujiongelelea, like sasa sisi ma comedian especially ni sisi hufanya vitu kwa street. Sasa mwezi you 1 meter away. Hamwezi perform mali yoyote. Ingine pia ni kuwa hakuna show, hakuna mtu anaweza fanya show, so inabidi mnabaki kwa nyumba, but it's for our own benefit. Ukitembea hapo unaweza pata corona. So sisi mimi tulia, mimi sikizi shoot clip zangu ndani ya nyumba, self quarantine, na shoot tuko kwa nyumba, how people are surviving from house. Sasa mimi shoot zangu huko, lakini shoot ya hoka, mwizi, night runner, na bado tunapanga kushoot zingine kama ya landlord, watchman, conductor. So vitu kama hizo ni vitu tuna shoot indoors, of which is na relate na life ya so kwenye na feedback imekuwa poa. So just wish to corona iishe, turudi kwa kazi yetu kawaida, but it affect kama sana, it affect Kenya mzima, dunia mzima, nowhere. But kama ulikuwa umesave ndio unakula mazao kidogo, but kama ulikuwa umesave kubaya. So but pia venye kuna break hivi venye kutoka hivi chini, sasa hivi venye watu wako indoors, sasa ndio kama unajua ni msee inavuna kwa a lot of creative. Sasa ni kusaidia saa kuandika idea, sasa ndio saa kufanya kila kitu, ndio ikifika hiyo siku unaanza tu kuzilaunch.